Hi, I'm Moon, and I'm sitting here with Aphromoo, the support of CLG after their win over Team Dignitas. How was it today playing? You played Kalista and Thresh. How was that synergy bot lane, and was it against the enemy team?
Kalista Thresh is really good. You both can save each other, so Lantern and then Kalista ulti, which has pretty good synergy. And we just picked that lane to be safe and allow me to hook targets in team fights so that we can kill them. I almost played Blitzcrank that game, but we would have had 3 melees, so I went Thresh instead. And Thresh was just good against their Rek'Sai Hecarim combo, so they come in and I can just hook them and they're instantly dead to our 80 carries. And that was the only reason that I picked them.
Throughout the entire game, you guys had a pretty consistent lead. There was no point in which anyone was really that worried. How did you guys keep it? Like, how did it begin, and how did you keep it consistent and not mess up? And how did you follow through with it?
Uh, this week in scrims, we definitely took a straightforward approach on team fighting, and that's usually been our lackluster area that we struggle with. So we had good skirmishes this game, and we just look to apply that to our strategy right now, which is where we out-rotate them, out-strategically think them, get picks, and then having the skirmish power on top of that definitely allowed us to close out the game earlier than what we're used to. So in doing that, I take full control and make sure my team is, in the right spots, and we do what we need to do. So we got the picks that we needed that game, and then team fights, everyone was, super confident, and that's just a part of our good practice that we had prior to this game.
You have a really consistent, good play. You have a 100% win rate on 3 of the champions that you've played so far. That's absolutely amazing. How do you keep consistent with these champions? Do you totally play them only in solo queue, or do you just feel confident with the synergy of them in your team? How does that happen?
For me, I'm not really, have 4 champion pull or something like that. I usually have played all the supports, and I'm a kind of player that I can pick the right support for the right situation and then play it well. So I just know what support will fit the game. So that game was Thresh, and it really allowed us to get the kills that we needed to, and I'm also able to peel for my 80 carries that game. So that's one example, and then another example is the Blitz Kalista game where they ran long range poke, and Blitzcrank is really good at shutting that down just because I can hook them.
Well, that's really cool. So you have a lot of new additions to your team now with the whole Zion Spartan, NX Smithy, and then Skara being the coach. How is that? How are you guys adjusting to this all with the new players? And I know that Hotshot stated that he's tried and erred a lot of people, and that he finally feels like he's come to the right group of people. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. Previously to the start of the season, I told Hotshot that I would like to help handpick the players that we get. So it was really important that I wanted Darshan, and we wanted him in the summer split before he went to Dignitas, just because he's a super upbeat player, and he just has, I feel the right mentality to play the game, and also brings everyone up as well. So I'm glad that we really got Darshan. And then for Smithy, I just needed a talented jungler that would listen to me and how we control vision and stuff like that when he should go in and not just similar to Samson White, where they have Mata and Dandy, and Mata just, almost controls Dandy most of the time. So that's what we went for. And then with Skara, I didn't really know what a coach was supposed to do, so the team helped decide that. And right now it's working out great, and everyone is just actually friends with each other, unlike previous splits. So that's good.
That's awesome. It's always good to hear that teams have good personal synergy, because there's a lot of teams that don't have that, and it doesn't work out very well for them. So Hotshot had to dye his hair pink after the TSM loss. Has it improved your guys' gameplay at all to have him with beautiful pink hair?
Definitely not. He made that bet himself, and we just wanted to, play the game without any bets involved and stuff like that, or worry about outside factors. So that's his fault that he got his hair pink.
I feel like you don't agree with this. Has he consistently kept it pink? Is it still pink right now?
Yeah, it's pink right now. It's turning orange right now. Pretty ugly, I would say. But Hotshot pulls it off somehow. So thankfully, he still looks suave.
Okay, thank you so much for your time today, and congratulations on your win. Do you have any shout-outs or plugins?
Shout out to Razer, iBuyPower, NZXT, Twitch.tv, SanDisk, and I think that's it. Cellucor. There you go.
All right, thank you so much for your time. This is Aphromoo. I'm Moon, and if you like this, check out SK for more content. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace out.